Good afternoon, boys and girls. It's time for the Cap Guy Show, starring the one and only the Cap Guy, and that would be me. Coming to you on a beautiful, sunny day in Oklahoma, 60s for the temperature. It's nice outside. Did a little estate selling, couple thrift stores, rounded up some totes I needed for my organization of my inventory room. And coming off of a record day in sales, probably, if not the best day I've ever had in profit margin, in the top three for sure. I've sold things for bigger ticket prices, but I paid more for them than I did on these items. And when I get into them, you'll see what I did. But I'll get into the numbers as well. But first, we'll go into what I sold, and just a fantastic day, and it just kept getting more and more exciting as the day went on. And like I said, it was a great day. So here we go. I'll show you what I sold. The first thing I sold was this Nature's Bounty Earthly Elements Aromatherapy Diffuser Refill Pads. And I got these in the bin, so probably not even a dime invested. Sold them for $8.30 with free shipping. Didn't make much on them. Probably won't pick them up again, but I made $4 off of them, so it is what it is. Okay, the next item, and this guy gave me a hard time. You ever had a day when you're selling stuff and you can't find it? Well, I've got Beanie Babies and other things, and I just could not find this slippery gecko. He's the Gecko, 6-inch plush, sealed in a bag. Got him, I think, at the bins, so I didn't pay more than a quarter for him. He's 6 inches tall. And I went through totes. I must have been in that room 4 or 5 times. I finally gave up and sent the guy a message and said, look, I apologize. I can't find this guy. He's slipped off on me somewhere and he's hiding, probably making a commercial or something. And I'm going to refund your money. And when I do find him, I'm going to ship him to you for free. Well, I went one more time and went into the one bin that I had been in probably 3 times. And lo and behold, he jumps out at me and he wants to go to a new home in Wisconsin. He probably needs to get a coat because I don't think geckos do too good in Wisconsin. But anyway, I sold him for $9 with shipping on top, and shipping was a little more than it's going to take to ship him, so I made a little bit on that. And again, on some of the shipping, I lose money, so it's kind of a balancing act. The next item I sold was this Whirly Booger Fly Ball Cap. Best offer. Sold it for $10.50. Shows 12 here, but it was $10.50 plus shipping on top. So made $9.50 off this hat. This is something I paid up for at a Goodwill about a month ago. It's a USA Nike Bill Bradley, who is a senator and played in the NBA a long time ago. Tokyo 1964 remake jersey, and it's sewn, and as you can see, it's really nice. Paid $19.91 for it. I normally won't pay that much for a jersey, but it did comp out pretty good, and I did sell it for $69 plus shipping. It wasn't a flat rate envelope, so when it was all said and done, I made $43 off of that jersey. The next 2 items or together, I sold it as a lot. It's Donkey Kong for $64 and Super Mario for $64. These were part of a group of games I bought 2 weekends ago at a yard sale where I bought these for basically $1.56 a piece. And they were really dirty. I got me a system, a 64 system. I tested them, and I even took pictures, and which I think helps, especially when you're dealing with vintage games like this. It took a lot to get them cleaned up, a lot of alcohol tips on the contacts, but paid $1.56 each, so $3.12 invested. Sold them for $59.99, medium L. I did upgrade it to first class, so I lost. I lost a quarter on it by doing it first class, but again, I made enough off of them. And the last 2 items, there's a funny story behind this. Before I show you the price, I'll show you the story, or tell you the story. I was in the bins on Tuesday, and I found a bunch of stuff, and somebody came up to me and said, "Hey, how about these box of sunglasses? You want them?" And I said, "Are they Oakleys or Karen Walkers or whatever?" And then no, they're just basic sunglasses, but they're brand new in the box, and there's a dozen in each box. And at first, I wasn't going to take them, and then I thought, you know what? I guess I will. I didn't know what they were. I saw they were kind of like pilot's glasses, but I really didn't look closely at them. I figured I could sell them for $20 a box, maybe to somebody, and they could flip them for a couple of dollars a piece at a market, flea market or something. So I bought them, and altogether they were probably 50 cents a box, $2 for 4 boxes. A buddy of mine that watches my channel, David, he bought 6 boxes. Well, finally I get to looking at them to list them, and I realize that they've got Sonic right here. Sonic Drive-In on the glass. So now I'm thinking, oh, they ain't worth nothing. They're probably Happy Meals or something, giveaways. Well, they're 1987. And I didn't know, but at that point I was dumbfounded. So what I did was I saw a comp on some plastic ones, kids ones that were on eBay at $9.99 sold. So I decided, well, let's just put them on there for $9.99 each. I got 48 of them. If I make $10 a pop, I'll make almost $500. Well, put them on there with no real aspirations of selling them anytime quickly. And the next morning, I get a ding on my phone, and somebody here in Oklahoma bought 5 of them. So now I got $50 in my bank for 5 of these sunglasses. Now I got 43 more. Now I'm thinking, okay, I'm going to make some money. Well, then I get another ding or message on my thing, and it's from the same buyer. He asked me how many more I had. And I responded, 43. He said, what would you take for all of them? I said, well, make me a good offer, and I'll consider it. He shoots out a $215 number, and I said, well, let's do $275, and I'll do the shipping for free. Done deal. Sealed. $325. Now, there's only $275 showing here because I got 50 for the first 5 that I sold. And I shipped them for free. And I haven't shipped them yet because he's out of the country. I won't say where he is, but they're on vacation, and they're coming back on Monday, and so they'll ship tomorrow so he can have them. I don't want them sitting on their porch. You know how porch pirates are. But anyway, long story short, $325 for a $2 investment. He asked me where I got them. I explained where I got them. And then I asked him what he was going to do with them. I didn't know if he was a reseller or what, but apparently this gentleman owns a bunch of these restaurants, and he's going to give them to his employees as incentives. So that's a pretty good deal. And for me, it's a win-win because on the day, I had 9 sales, and I've had a couple today, but I'm not counting those in my numbers, and I'm not going to show them till tomorrow. But 9 sales, I had $29.74 invested, and $500.14 in total sales, and the profit on those 9 was $404.50. Probably the best profit day I've ever had. I've sold things for $450. I've sold them for $300, $305, but I've never made that much profit in a day off of 9 items. Now, obviously, the majority were off the sunglasses, but the Bill Bradley and the Donkey Kong Mario game also was a pretty good deal. And then on top of the $100 the day before with the bobblehead, it's been a pretty good week. So, again, when I'm out talking to people and we talk and I try to get them to watch me on YouTube, subscribe to my channel. I keep getting the over and over again. It's repeatedly, hey, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what to look for. Well, guess what? Neither do I. And these I would have never thought in the world. If somebody hadn't brought them to me, I wouldn't have had a clue they were even thought about it. And even when I saw them, I didn't think they were worth anything. So you just never know what's out there that's valuable. Now, today I did some sourcing, and I'll go through a few of the things that I found. And some of this I learned from other pickers on some things that are valuable. I spent probably close to $100, and I'll be hitting yard sales tomorrow as well. But of the estate sales, I found some bins, plastic totes, and I'm going to the clear totes so I can see the items in them when I'm in the room. Some of the stuff I bought today was vintage, and some of it's not. And I apologize for not having this ready. I just walked in the house. These are some vintage head covers for golf. And these come for around $30 to $40. I paid $3.93 at Goodwill for them. And again, they're old, so kind of unique. Let's see, I found a video game here. That one's worth a little bit, not much. I paid $1.91 a piece for these. They're gauze bandages, and these comp for about $12 each, so I paid $1.91. I'll make at least $9 or $10 off of each box. I think I got about 4 or 5 boxes. So that should be an easy $40 flip. I got another convict suit. I won't show that because y'all have already seen those before. And instead of me showing you the floor, I'll get in here. Here's something else that's vintage. These are handy bundler refill packs. Vintage on TV. I got 2 of them for $4.94, and those comp at about $12 to $15 each. So I paid $2.32 for this Durango Silverton Railroad cap. That comps at about $14, $15. I found a Orlando Magic Dwight Howard jersey, and it's stitched. If it ain't stitched, I probably wouldn't have bought it, but I paid I think $5.35 for this. And even though he doesn't play for them, he plays for the Lakers now. Still has some value, and it'll be more than I paid for it. And then I found these doll accessories. They're crafting dolls by Cindy's Doolies. I paid 99 cents a piece for these, and they comp out all over the place, anywhere from $8 to as much as $15, depending on the caricature. And let's see what else I got here. Found some ball caps. I think this Titleist one may or may not be vintage. I paid $1 at an estate sale for it. And then this one's an outdoor cap by Outdoor Design. It's got the shield on it for when you're out in the sun, if you're walking or camping or hiking. I found I think he's from 2008, Wrestling Homer, and I've been selling a lot of Simpsons stuff, so I grabbed him for $1.98. Some more ball caps. This one here has some value. It's an Oshkosh jean cap, and I paid a couple of bucks for it, and it's worth about $18 to $20. This one here is Friends of the Colorado River Foundation. That's in Austin, Texas, and I paid $1.50 for that. And then this is a vintage orange Master Muffler Shop ball cap, snapback, and I'm not sure what it's worth yet, but I'll get rid of that. And I always make at least $10 a cap, but some of them I make more, obviously. A vintage toy crane, some black leather, they're leather Converse All-Stars. These are a little bit older, so I paid $5 for those. And then I paid $10 for this, and I didn't know what it was. It's Arctic Zone. It's some kind of a pool pump or something. It's $10 is what I paid, and when I comped it, it showed that it was worth, sold and used, $45. So I grabbed that. And then I found 4 of these Sony Walkmans, and I've been seeing other pickers grabbing these things. These are cassette Walkmans, and I paid $3 a piece. I found 4 of them. They're all identical, and those will comp out at over $30 a piece. And then a PC game, and I paid $2 for this, and this comps out at excuse me, $20. And then 2 Beanie Babies, and this one, they had a bunch of Beanie Babies, but a lot of them had a cat smell, so I didn't, and nothing against cats, but anyway. This one here, Spook, is worth a little bit of money. I paid $1 for him. And then the other one, I got 2 of them. The other one's a dog, and I paid $1 for him, and I'm trying to remember his name. There it is, Luke. He's worth about $10 or so. And I think the last thing I got was this Insignia Walkman. I didn't comp it, but paid $3 for it, so I'm sure I'll get at least that back. And all in all, a good morning. Again, great sales day yesterday, record sales, just amazed me. I was really tickled over the sunglasses, and I had seen some loose ones in the bins after I left, or when I was leaving, and I thought, you don't need more sunglasses. I probably wished I'd have got them now. But hey, $325 for $2. If you can flip that once in a while, those are good days. And add it on to everything else that's sold. Um, that's why I'm doing this. I love the sourcing part of it. And when you hit those home runs, that ain't a home run. That's a grand slam home run in my mind. So maybe lucky, but if it sells, I don't care what you do with it, and I don't care how lucky I was to get it. It's money in the bank, and it supplements the income. So you can do it too. Tune in, stay tuned, like, subscribe, comment below if you'd like, and y'all have a great weekend. I hope your weekend's enjoyable as ours. Our temperatures are going to be in the 60s and 70s, and I'm going to be out and about and hustling and trying to make more money. Have a great day.